Just before spring semester classes started, 80 students and teachers traveled to the Johnson Space Flight Center in Houston. Their mission was to conduct scientific experiments high above the Gulf of Mexico in the weightless world of zero gravity. Among this group, that included prestigious engineering schools from around the country, was a group of teachers from South Plains College. I flew along to chronicle the experience. Before the team could fly, they had to convince NASA that their research was important and that it could only be conducted under weightless conditions.
During our process, we worked very closely with our NASA mentor, and every step of our experiment had to be thoroughly checked before we were approved for flight.
The experiment hoped to determine what happens to objects affected by Newton's law of gravity when there is no gravity.
We know being on Earth so well, but what can really happen in zero G's? Things that you do expect and things that you can't even possibly expect.
We also had to train in the altitude chamber, where we had to wear masks and breathe pure oxygen for almost an hour. But the actual science experiments took place aboard the zero-G aircraft. The aircraft first climbs quickly and then cuts power. As the plane falls toward the Earth, everything aboard becomes weightless. The process is repeated about 30 times in order to give the flyers enough time to conduct their research that will, without a doubt, change forever the way these teachers look at the lessons they teach.
I think it requires a certain individual to be an astronaut, and that's not me. I think I'm better off instructing students and helping them find their goals, one of which might be going and being an astronaut for NASA.
For News Channel 11, I'm John Sparks.